Second row, please be seated. First row, please be seated. I'm happy to introduce to you the headmaster of the French-American International School, Monsieur Alain Weber.
Mesdames, Messieurs, chers élèves, cette cérémonie de remise des diplômes trop matinale est toujours empreinte d'une certaine mélancolie, car elle marque la dispersion du groupe et que vous avez merveilleusement formé au cours des années. The Shining Princess of the Slender Bamboo, avec beaucoup de talent et d'enthousiasme, malgré un changement de date de dernière minute et des répétitions écourtées, que ce soit dans le gymnase, lors de ce fameux tournoi collégial, où vous avez vu preuve d'esprit d'équipe sans négliger la compétition, que ce soit dans la cour historique du lycée Molière à Paris, ou dans vos familles d'accueil, où vous avez été de parfaits ambassadeurs, sans oublier, bien entendu, les succès remportés dans la salle de classe à faire de votre mieux. Vous avez tous, chacun à votre manière, grandement contribué à la vie du lycée. Dans les discours de fin d'année, je m'abstiens le plus souvent possible de donner des conseils pour l'avenir, car il n'y a pas de ça si longtemps, moi-même, élève et étudiant, je me souviens très bien avoir passé, comme vous, des moments interminables à écouter des discours. Je me rappelle vaguement que l'orateur nous a parlé de l'avenir, mais des conseils prodigués, il n'en reste rien. Cependant, avec vous, je veux prendre un risque limité, parce que le conseil donné va être bref et simple. Je vais parler de vos acquis. At FAIS, where all of you have spent many years, some of you 9 or 10 years, you have become extraordinarily fluent, linguistically and culturally. Not only have you mastered the subtleties of the subjunctive mood, but you also have acquired an understanding of the reign of Henri IV, the poetry of Jacques Prévert, and the economic impact of the common market. All of you have also mastered a third language. This is quite a feat. With French, English, German or Spanish or Mandarin, you are able to communicate with more than half the world's population. This ability to speak 3 languages gives you an extraordinary advantage when you consider that half the state education departments have no high school foreign language requirement, and that 20% of the secondary school in the United States provide no foreign language instruction at all. And this is not limited to high school. At 77% of the nation, colleges and universities, students can graduate without ever studying a foreign language. And it is certainly as sad that at 78% of colleges and universities, it is possible to graduate without ever taking a course in the history of Western civilization. Statistics aside, this lack in the training of most North American students is a tragedy which can be also humorous. Sometimes North Americans and others pay a price for their ignorance in foreign languages. For example, Chevrolet tried to peddle the Nova in Latin America, apparently ignorant of the fact that Nova means doesn't go in Spanish. Parker used the Spanish word embarazado for embarrassed to boast that Parker pens would not embarrass anyone by leaking. Embarazado commonly means pregnant. Beyond these anecdotes, there is the reality that Chevrolet and Parker, Sony of Japan, Philips of Holland, and Renault of France need to look at their share of the market with a global view. In today's world, each company, each country has no choice but to look beyond its borders. Not too long from now, in 1999, the year you will finish university, the need for graduates with the linguistic background you already have will be increasing tremendously. One does not have to be a forecasting guru to predict that the United States and other countries will require increasing numbers of graduates who are more knowledgeable about international conditions, more skilled in foreign languages, more familiar with foreign markets and business practices, and more capable of functioning abroad with skill and cultural sensitivity. This last sentence is a direct quote from a speech given by Michael Arnacost, who should know, as he is the United States Ambassador to Japan. Ambassador Arnacost added, "In my work in Tokyo, I observed many trade barriers, but the linguistic barrier, in many respects, is the most formidable obstacle to a smoother economic relationship. And I would like to add, also to a smoother world order." Dans quelques heures, vous allez vous disperser. Que les années suivantes, vous restiez à FAIS ou que vous fréquentiez d'autres lycées de la région de la baie, que vous poursuiviez vos études universitaires aux États-Unis, en Europe ou dans un autre pays du monde, mon conseil est simple. Continuez, persévérez dans la voie où vous êtes déjà engagé. Vous avez acquis un capital linguistique et culturel sur lequel vous pouvez bâtir. It is an extraordinary opportunity that you must preserve. Do not waste it. Do not lose it. Do not let it stagnate. Work on this ability. Expand on it. You will give yourself an advantage in whichever career you choose to embrace, a broader spectrum in whichever interest you want to pursue, a wider choice in whichever region of the world you want to live. To all of you, the grade 8 graduates of 1991, I have hope and confidence in your future. For those who are leaving FAIS, I would like to extend an open invitation to you to return to visit. You will always be welcome here. This is your school. Bonnes vacances à tous.
The 8th grade, of course, love and respect all their teachers. However, each year they are invited to choose 2 for whom they have a particular affection and respect. This year there are 2, one each from the French and English-speaking faculty. The first faculty address will be given by Steve Castle from the Department of English.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, faculty and staff, and students. Capturing the essence of this year's 8th grade is a challenging task. It's like trying to lure a genie into a bottle. Just when you think you've got it, it winks at you playfully and changes itself into some other form. One thing can be said with certainty, however. Our 8th grade graduating class will find plenty of things to do now that the academic year has ended and the summer beckons. These students enjoy a remarkably wide range of interests. They spend their spare time reading mystery, science fiction, and adventure stories, gardening, bicycling, playing basketball, collecting coins, swimming, playing the recorder, making corsages, drawing, dancing, riding horses, running, cooking, going to the movies and to the theater, traveling, and collecting postcards and foreign money. In short, they are an incredibly active and inquisitive group of students, a group that believe in living life fully and sampling much of what the world has to offer. The word that describes them best, I think, is effervescent. You parents in the audience may remember a TV ad that ran several years ago for Schweppes carbonated water. At the end of the commercial, a fellow would say, "Schweppevescence," and the camera would close in on a bottle of the product that was so bubbly it seemed ready to burst out of its container. That, I think, is also a fair description of this energetic, highly charged class. They're also a warm-hearted, friendly, and cooperative class, the kind which you'd feel comfortable inviting into your own home. In fact, I did invite them into my own home this past December for a Christmas tree trimming party. My intention was for these 21 frenetic and sometimes frantic 8th graders to help me hang some of my and my girlfriend's Christmas ornaments, some of which are antiques and very delicate. How's that for trust? Well, they came through with flying colors. Not a bulb broken, not a decoration destroyed. They even managed to avoid any altercations with my cat, a 3-year-old black-furred she-devil with the inappropriately mild name of Bluebell. Bluebell is a FAIS foundling. Some students discovered her one morning in the librarian's mailbox where she'd been left overnight, and I adopted her. Her experience in the mailbox didn't embitter Bluebell, but it did make her wild. She never stops moving. So I was a little apprehensive at the thought of this epic meeting between my over-animated animal and my kinetic 8th graders. The evening before they came over, I had a dream in which Bluebell jumped over the 7-foot Christmas tree in a single bound, with every student in the class following suit, some of them making it over the top, some of them not. However, the evening went perfectly. Bluebell and the class were on their best behavior, and this became a warm get-together that brought me even closer to my students. They are an especially warm, amicable group. They smile at their teachers and exchange friendly greetings with them, except perhaps on test days. And they are known for being cooperative and for putting a great deal of themselves and their feelings into their work. As their English teacher, I was privileged to receive some fine work from these students. I also enjoyed their spirited discussions. They thought about literature seriously and passionately, and I thank them for making my job as a teacher very pleasurable. They were receptive to new ideas and new techniques, and I'm gratified at the progress many of them displayed, especially in their writing. One of the things that impresses me most about this class is their enthusiasm. When I brought in a new book, they couldn't wait to get their own copy of it. For instance, they practically steamrolled me in their rush to pick up copies of Romeo and Juliet. I know that some of you may be skeptical about this news. 8th grade students, anxious to get their copies of a Shakespeare play? But it's true. Not only that, these students immersed themselves in the play, made it relevant to them, and read its lines with appreciation, sometimes with joy. Throughout the year, they displayed this same approach. A teacher can't ask for much more. Admittedly, they may not be a class that conforms to every teacher's taste. Like the set of Twin Peaks, the set of 8th grade English contains a true collection of characters. Like David Lynch's TV show, the students of this class are unconventional and idiosyncratic. Just as Twin Peaks was for many an acquired taste, so is this class. They, like David Lynch, are wild at heart. But I came to love them for this characteristic and to appreciate that many of their qualities, the creativity of their stories, the spontaneity of their in-class comments, stems from this same wildness of heart. And so, it is now time for me to say goodbye to this class, to bid a fond farewell to Simmy Beard, Annabelle Bernard, David Brody, Sophia Cordoni, Juliet Delventhal, Jennifer Denoya, Celeste Henry, Madeline Jetter, Layla Knoppoff, James Lancree, Anu Narla, Michael Nichols, John Palmer, Adina Reddick, Jamie Reed, Kit Rhodes, PJ Richardson, Maddie Russell Shapiro, Eve Salat, Sonara Simon, Franco Valenzuela, and Marcella White. Some of you will be leaving our school, and I will miss you terribly. Others will be remaining. I'm thankful for this, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the future. The future holds enormous possibilities for this group. When I asked them to predict their careers, what I got was, not surprisingly, a diverse and wide-ranging list of possibilities. Actor, engineer, singer, teacher, fashion designer, astronomer, architect, pediatrician, surgeon, veterinarian, daycare center operator, beautician, small business entrepreneur, costume designer, lawyer, and judge. I have every confidence that they will achieve their career goals and more besides. For the wild at heart, anything is possible.
The French faculty address will be given today by Catherine Colladel, who is homeroom teacher for grade 8 and also head of modern languages.
Bonjour. Après la magistrale prestation de mon cher collègue d'anglais, Steve, pour laquelle je le félicite, il va m'être difficile de divertir cet imposant aéropage avec le même brio. Je resterai donc modeste. D'autant plus que je manque de pratique en la matière. Depuis mai 1968, date à laquelle furent abolis dans les lycées français tous les privilèges d'une pseudo-élite, date mémorable pour certains, mais oubliée probablement par la plupart d'entre nous, ou jamais même soupçonnée par nos élèves, qui n'étaient pas encore nés pour la plupart. Depuis cet illustre printemps parisien, donc, les cérémonies de remise de prix de fin d'année ont disparu en France, et avec elles, l'exercice élocutoire auquel se livraient, plus ou moins bien, nos augustes maîtres. Selon un bon vieux dicton français, les plaisanteries les plus courtes sont les meilleures, et donc les discours les plus brefs sont les moins soporifiques. Je tiens donc tout d'abord à remercier ma classe de 4e de m'avoir fait l'insigne honneur de m'avoir choisi à l'unanimité pour cette petite intervention. C'est un moment important, bien sûr, dans leur vie d'adolescent, et certains vont nous quitter à tout jamais. À ceux-là, je souhaite bonne chance, qu'ils réussissent dans leurs futures écoles, et n'oublient pas, surtout, tout ce qu'un enseignement bilingue a su leur apporter en ces quelques années, même si certaines exigences leur ont paru parfois pesantes et difficiles. Les autres, qui vont rester avec nous, auront la joie extrême de retrouver des visages familiers et des professeurs adorés dont ils ne sauraient se passer et qui les guideront sur le chemin lumineux de la connaissance. Qui saurait négliger le plaisir de lire Arthur Rimbaud ou Marcel Proust, Shakespeare ou James Joyce dans le texte? Les plaisirs littéraires, malheureusement, ne m'ont pas semblé avoir été, cette année, pour nos 4e, une nécessité vitale. Et combien de fois ont-ils rechigné devant la tâche scolaire et rendu la vie difficile à leurs professeurs, à leurs surveillants? Mais on n'est pas sérieux à cet âge, il est vrai. Les instants, cependant, les plus agréables que nous avons vécus en commun cette année, avec nos 4e, outre bien sûr les précieuses heures de cours passées de part et d'autre dans l'enthousiasme le plus total, les instants les plus agréables donc furent les journées parisiennes de notre voyage d'échange, qui ont fait dire à certaines âmes bien mal intentionnées que nos 4e se sont mis en vacances 2 mois avant la date officielle du 15 juin. À Paris en mai, qui saurait y résister? Enfin, se concrétisait pour certains le plaisir de s'exprimer couramment en français, cette langue qui ne semblait exister que pour mieux les torturer dans un pays où nul n'est besoin de connaître les perversités du subjonctif pour commander un McDonald's du quartier ou pour approcher un joli minois. Des journaux de bord entretenus par nos élèves, 2 faits élémentaires dominent: qu'à Paris, les garçons et les filles sont jolis et que la vie est bien chère. Outre ces utiles constatations, nos élèves ont également découvert, lors d'une promenade dans le fameux cimetière du Père-Lachaise, vécu tout d'abord par certains comme morbide, Certains élèves, donc, tous, ont découvert que tous ces noms que leurs professeurs leur ont lancés toutes ces années à la tête correspondent à un être qui fut de chair, qui fut autrefois un Jean-Baptiste Poquelin, un Gérard de Nerval, un Apollinaire, une Colette, un Oscar Wilde. Dirigés dans les dédales de ce cimetière par un guide hors pair, j'ai nommé Monsieur, c'est-à-dire Jean-Pierre Dagy, ils ont sympathisé avec les personnalités du monde artistique français ou autres, et leurs touchants récits nous ont rendu inoubliables leur découverte. Pour preuve, j'ai choisi quelques extraits au hasard que je vais partager avec vous. Voilà, premier extrait, je cite dans le texte, ou presque. Nous avons marché un peu, puis nous sommes arrivés devant la tombe d'un écrivain anglais qui s'appelle Oscar Wilde. C'était un homosexuel qui était interdit de séjour en Angleterre. Il y a une statue de quelqu'un tout nu, mais ses boules ne sont pas là. Elles se sont détachées du corps pour des raisons inconnues. Puis un homme qui travaillait dans le cimetière les a retrouvées et les a utilisées pour garder ces papiers contre le vent, comme presse-papier. D'ailleurs, je tiens à préciser que c'est une anecdote absolument véridique, que je vous invite à vérifier par vous-même lors de votre prochain voyage à Paris. Nous connaissons, si l'histoire vous intéresse, en fait les abominables coupables, deux vieilles Anglaises horrifiées de l'impudeur d'une sculpture exhibitionniste ont tenté de remédier à l'insoutenable. Mais peine perdue, un gardien vigilant a su récupérer l'auguste relique qui sert depuis de presse-papier à monsieur le conservateur du cimetière. Un peu plus loin, toujours dans ses récits de voyage à Paris, un peu plus loin donc, beauté des homophones, nous pouvons lire. À propos d'Édith Piaf, nous nous sommes promenés un peu, puis nous sommes arrivés à la tombe de la chanteuse Édith Piaf. Quand elle était petite, elle vivait dans la rue. Elle est devenue une chanteuse très connue, avec des chansons célèbres comme L'Avion Rose. De la vie en rose à l'avion rose, il est vrai, la différence est mince. Peut-être qu'Édith Piaf ne parlait-elle que d'améliorer l'esthétique aérienne quand elle chantait le bonheur d'être. En tout cas, ce voyage a développé, semble-t-il, une camaraderie très certaine entre les professeurs accompagnateurs et leurs élèves, qui ne leur ont cependant rien pardonné. Lorsque, goûtant enfin un repos et une détente bien méritée dans l'avion du retour, Monsieur Nagy et moi-même savourions avec notre repas un verre de champagne pour nous féliciter d'avoir ramené à bon port tous nos élèves, nous nous sommes vus livrer un épouvantable chantage. Je cite là encore dans le texte. Madame et monsieur étaient complètement ivres dans l'avion. Ils ont bu du champagne, du vin, point de suspension. Alors, finalement, Juliette et moi avons pris des photos de nos profs. Puis, monsieur a offert 20$ pour les pellicules. Et comme ça ne marchait pas, il a offert à Sophie 2 sets, si elle piquait les pellicules pour lui. Humain, trop humain. Mais le temps presse. Je vous avais promis une brève contribution, et me voilà encore à vous assommer de mots. Je vous souhaite donc à tous d'excellentes vacances, bien méritées, bonne chance, et que les dieux vous soient favorables.
There will now be a small departure from the program as advertised. I would like to request that my colleagues temporarily descend from the stage and assume places in the front row. There will now follow a multimedia presentation by grade 8.
How can it be over so quickly when we prepared for so long?
Let's do it all again, just one last time.
Today was a fun day. Everyone was relaxed and having a good time because we get out for break very soon.
It was fun because a lot of people were chewing gum.
We gossip a bit. We're normal teenage girls.
Our class loves water balloon fights. Just playing.
Today,
the class is very rowdy.
Homework? What homework?
I was having a hell of a time trying to be funny. It's Eve's fault. It's Michael's fault.
I just love money.
L'après-midi, on n'a rien fait, sauf d'aller à la piscine.
Et puis au Sacré-Cœur.
Et ensuite voir un film avant d'aller dîner au restaurant avec tout le monde.
Viens avec moi à la boulangerie acheter un panier.
Le petit déjeuner était très petit.
On a traversé le Louvre pendant 2 siècles. C'est tellement grand. We all worked like a real theater. People were running around doing all of their work. It was really neat. I learned that it's a lot easier to be nice to someone than mean to them.
We had to work as a team together. It brought me closer to my class.
Hey, look, everybody. There's my dad's office. Juliet, I wish that your mother and my father could have been here to see us graduate.
I won't ever be Moonbeam again, and Annie and Maddie will never have their adorable scene, and Kit will never be the dumb and hilarious Moritaka. Juliet will never have her karate scene again. Sophie will never hit me in the head with her flute. Jamie and Layla will never be my parents, and we will never perform the Shining Princess of the Slender Bamboo again. Today, most of the 8th grade will be leaving FAIS.
None of this would have happened without the help and encouragement of our teachers.
Sayonara. Goodbye.
First row, please rise. Anupama Nala. Madeline Jeddah. Sophie Cordoni. Sinara Simon. Second row, please rise. Franco Valenzuela. Simi Beard. Jennifer DeNoya. David Brody. Michael Nien Nichols. Yvonne Salat. Marcella Norman White. Leila Knopper. Celeste Henry. Third row, please rise. Annabelle Bernard. Adina Reddit. Madeleine Russell Shapiro. Juliette Dalmanthal. Philippe alias PJ Richardson. Christopher Rhodes. Jamie Reed. James Longcreek. And John Palmer. Will all the 8th grade please rise and be recognized? please be seated? Quite a crowd here today. I'd like to invite the president of the middle school, Ms. Celeste Henry, to make some remarks.
Bonjour et bienvenue à tout le monde. Ça me fait beaucoup de plaisir d'être là et je veux commencer par dire merci à tous les délégués et professeurs qui m'ont aidé pendant l'année et pendant mes 10 ans à FAIS. C'était une expérience merveilleuse d'être président et ça m'a laissé avec beaucoup de connaissances et de mémoire. C'était plus que d'organiser des danses et de vendre des gâteaux. C'était la première fois que j'ai aidé mon lycée et travaillé sur des projets avec le directeur et des professeurs. Ça m'a fait beaucoup de plaisir d'avoir mes idées et mes opinions entendues par des personnes d'autorité. C'était vraiment un honneur et je vous remercie. I guess you can say I've been here a while. Maybe not as long as some of my teachers, but I consider 10 years a long time. But this decade holds more than just education. It held friendships. Friendship was a big part of my life at FAIS. Because of the small class size, we became very close. I like to refer to us as a family, sharing secrets with each other to living together in France for 2 weeks. We've always been there for each other, from the passing of a loved one to the coming of a new family member. That is what made my FAIS experience everlasting. I am leaving FAIS to go away to high school next year, and that is what saddens me. When I was 4, I used to be afraid of the big kids. Now I realize that I'm one of those big kids. Now I'm scared of another thing. What is it going to be like without everyone in my class? So I decided to write this poem for the 8th grade class. To my 8th grade class. To my 8th grade class, I write you this, thanking you for the years that I will always miss. To my 8th grade class, the ones that have been there for you, when you needed support or just someone to talk to. To my 8th grade class, I recall the worst times we had, but since we were close, we would always feel sad. To my 8th grade class, I've been here with you, to different places, and it seems all through. To my 8th grade class, I consider you all my friends. You all mean a lot, so goodbye, this is where it ends. Thanks.
The awards to the 8th grade today will be in 2 categories. The first category is for exceptional effort, endeavor, or improvement in a particular subject of study. For effort and improvement in French, Madeleine Russell-Shapiro, and Anu Parmanala. For effort and great improvement in French math, Celeste Henry, and P.J. Richardson. For great endeavor in U.S. math, Jennifer DeNoyer. For effort and improvement in computer science, Madeline Jetta and Christopher Rhodes. For great endeavor in physics, Anu Nala. and improvement in Chinese, Madeline Russell Shapiro. For effort and enormous improvement in Spanish, Adina Reddit. And Christopher Rhodes. For most improved in a third language, in this case Chinese, Marcella Norman White. For effort and improvement in art, Sophie Cordoni and Madeline Russell Shapiro. And lastly, in this category, great effort in physical education, Jennifer DeNoya and Madeline Russell Shapiro. The next awards are in the category of excellence in a given subject. These awards reflect great academic achievement during the 8th grade year. For excellence in French, Madeleine Jetta. For excellence in English, Madeleine Jetta. In French math, Madeleine Jetta. For excellence in U.S. math, Madeleine Jetta. For excellence in computer science, Anunala. For excellence in Spanish, Anunala. For excellence in Chinese, Celeste Henry. There are 4 people in this next category for their hard work, mainly in the area of the 8th grade play. For excellence in drama, Sophie Cordoni. Juliette Del For excellence in physical education, Juliet Delventhal and James Longpre. Now we're up to the final event, the valedictorian. Before we are there, I would like to recognize the very high level of achievement of the entire 8th grade class, 50% of whom have a grade point average over 3 years of 3.5 or higher. An exceptional achievement for a class. In particular, I would like to recognize on stage here in a moment the 4 top achievers of the 8th grade class. They are as follows: Madeline Russell Shapiro, Sophie Cordoni, Anu Nala, and Madeline Jeddah. Each of these students have maintained over 3 years a minimum of a 3.7 grade point average. They qualify to receive, each of them, the President's Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement. So, with the power invested in me by President George Bush, who has signed these diplomas, I am happy to present to each of these students the Presidential Academic Fitness Award for the middle school in 1991. There is one winner in every race, and this year, Madeline Jeddah is that winner. I forgot to give her earlier her award for excellence in computer science. So I am proud to present this at this time, excellence in computer science, in addition to her award as the valedictorian of the 8th grade class of 1991. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I wish I paid a little more attention to past valedictorians so I'd know better what to say. This has been a very memorable and fun year for all of us. Most of us will remember living in the 16th arrondissement of Paris. And those who stayed home will remember living the high school experience that the rest of us will also have. And who will forget about The Shining Princess of the Slender Bamboo, the play we all prepared and performed together. I'm sure we'll also remember writing our farewell messages to each other in makeshift yearbooks. But we can get through that experience, as all the others we've been through. Obviously, this is no ordinary June 13th for us. Some of our best friends will be leaving the school, the state, or even the country. For those who may be interested, I've made a list of where our graduates are going next year for high school. Simi Beard is going to Holy Names. Annabelle Bernard and Franco Valenzuela are going to Sacred Heart. David Brody and Sylvie Cordoni are going to Lowell. James Lancry and Yves Silla are both going to France. Celeste Henry is going to Andover. Layla Napak is going to North Bay Marine Academy. Anu Narla is going to CPS. Michael Nichols is going to Lycée Français. John Palmer is going to Berkeley High. Kit Rose is going to Thatcher. And Adina Red is going to St. Ignatius. And Juliet Delventhal, Jennifer Denoya, Marcella Norman White, Jamie Reed, Maddie Russell Shapiro, PJ Richardson, and Sonara Simon are going to FAIS, possibly the best high school of them all. I'm also staying at FAIS. I'd also like to say to my French-speaking teachers, je suis désolée que je ne prends pas le bac français. Je n'assisterai pas à beaucoup de classes en français. Je vais prendre le bac international et bien que j'aimerais prendre plus de classes en français, je ne pourrai pas. On behalf of the 8th grade, I'd like to mention that there were many people who did not receive proper recognition for their excellence in a subject. And to remedy this, I suggest that in the future award ceremonies, there be more than one award for excellence in a subject in the future, because many people can achieve excellence. This way, students deserving of an award don't get overshadowed by one person slightly better or practically equal in ability. I think we should take this moment to recognize them now. Also, you may or may not already know that the runner-up for valedictorian was Anu Narla. In the end, there is only 0.016 of a grade point in our averages of difference. And that's so minute. It's amazing. And it may seem that we'd be bitter rivals or something, but it actually turned out that we became good friends. I'd like to congratulate her as well as the other students who put in a great effort. The 8th grade class also wants to thank our Dean, Leslie Adams, our principal, Jane Camblin, our director, our 8th grade teachers, and all of our teachers from the past. We also want to thank our parents and our relations. I also want to wish my class good luck in their new schools or our old schools, but I also hope they don't need luck in the first place, and you're all good friends to me. Thank you.
Before closing, there's an award that I would like to present, and I would like to ask Marcella to come with me here. Somebody very special in our midst is leaving for 1 year. Jane Camblin will, next school year, attend a master's degree program on international educational administration at Stanford. And we, the students, the teachers, the administrators, the parents, the board members, and the headmaster will miss her. The bouquet that we would like to present to you, Jane, is here to express our gratitude and our wish of success in your studies.
one of the land's favorite things is to embarrass me in public. Thank you all very much. I would like to invite the guests and the 8th grade class to a reception in room 103 and invite you to enjoy each other. Perhaps the 8th grade class would like to process back now. And after they have left the room, the guests of the 8th grade may follow. The rest of the school, please remain. Amber, Melissa, Tamika.
Good evening. This is the voice of Enigma. In the next hour, we will take you with us into another world. Into the world of music, spirit, and meditation. Turn off the light. Take a deep breath and relax. Start to move slowly, very slowly. Let the rhythm be your guiding light.
don't know that I'm a man that was born to have a mic on next to me at all times, ready to kick a rhyme. That'll get me out of financial bind. That's why when I come to fans, I've never been. Kids on St. James Street, Gates and Green. Always said hello, cause I'm a lot of trouble. Never try to play a superstar that's hollow. Cause if these kids don't go by, I reckon, we'll be has-been. I'm what's thinking, so we owe them to pull out your pen. Sign an autograph, you might make a new friend. Just get your boys to bring the noise and just swing it. Now party people in the house sing it. Well, coming back.
Andy. So what are you doing out there? Come on back up here. Take a bow. So there's Tamika. And there's Amber. And there's Lily. You can do better than that. And there's Mandisa. And there's Nicola. Should I say and there's Jane Camlin?
End of year, and we have plenty of awards to give you. This year we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to involve more of the teachers in presenting the awards, and we're going to ask up front that the students that receive awards in a particular category, when you hear your name mentioned, that you go to the podium at the other end and wait until all the awards in that category have been read, and then one by one, at the end of that category, you will file across the stage. I ask that the people who are not up in that category reserve their applause until the end of the category has been finished. That way, I think we will expedite the whole procedure. There are many awards to give this morning. I would like to start by asking the head of Department of Science, Ms. Carolyn Smith, to come up with her science teachers and present the awards from the middle school science fair.
Yeah, I wish all of you the best.
Shining front of
I don't know, my dad's choice. I want to stay there. No, I don't know.
So, do I get my phone back? With limited access. I want it back. Limited, I want it back badly. I know, but I will. I want my phone back. She's gonna get a word.
would like to invite Monsieur Christian Menachez to present the 9th grade awards in effort and endeavor.
Marc Odigier en français. French. Marc Odigier en français. Nina Louis en FSL 3. Gad Tabachnik en FSL 1. Maya Serpent en anglais. Yves Raphaël en français. Ainsi que Amélie Weber en maths français, excusez-moi. Beth Gaynor en maths américain, US Math. Trevor Williams en computer science. Ainsi que Gad Tabishnik en computer science aussi. Alexis Barrera-Talbot, computer science. Jennifer Burns en biology. Emily Halpern en physique. Karim Kaspi en physics américaine. Maya Serban en histoire-géographie. Lindsay McClung en Spanish 3. Ainsi que Lynn Raphaël en espagnol aussi. Nina Louis en chinois, Chinese. And David Chu en allemand, German. Jennifer Burns, Tiffany Schneider-Gazi en drama, Priya Idishan en physical education, ainsi que Lindsay McClung, question physique aussi. Voilà, je pense que je vous dis personne.
Will Carolyn Smith, Head of Science, please come to present the 10th grade awards in effort.
So for effort and improvement, David Liu, FSL 2. Heather Van Atta in English. US Math. Amber Elbridge, also in US Math. Lisa Schipper, Computer Science. Marcos Garcia Gallego, Biology, Biologie. André Salah, en Physique. Lisa Schipper, Physique. Amber Eldridge in Chemistry. Anna Miller in Economics. Amber Eldridge, again in Spanish 2. Mathieu Farrugia, Spanish 4. Anna Miller, Chinese. Michelle Vinoya, Art. Karen Santos da Silva in Art. David Liu, Drama. And that's it. Congratulations.
I've been informed there should be an award in French math in this category to Marcos Garcia Gallego. To present the awards in this category to grade 11, Mr. Peter Bell.
Improvement for the class of 1992. Nicola Bloch, French. Andre Milfe, English. Hideo Yanagi, English. Miranda Kate, French math. Amelia Wyman, math studies. Nicola Bach, US math. Amy Tsay, physics. Alexandra Lacan, chimie. Sonia Durand, chimie. Emma Pete, history and geography. Amy Tsay, Chinese. Melanie Kushner, art. Miranda Kate, art. Emma Pete, drama. Lily Tanya Kosik, drama. Matthew Goodman, physical education.
Before the awards for excellence are distributed, there is a new category of award which will be given at this time. These are the awards to the high school for community service work. I would like Steve Castle to present those.
This is the first year that we've presented awards for community service, and we're very proud to do so. We're presenting awards based on the service that students have turned in during this academic year. And we've established several criteria in determining who gets these awards. One of the things that we're looking at, just as a starting point, is the number of hours that students have put into community service. And all of the students who are going to be receiving awards have gone far beyond the required 30 hours of community service. Some of them have done over 150 hours of community service. We do want to go beyond the numbers, though, and not make this strictly a quantitative judgment, but also a qualitative judgment. And so one of the things that I've tried to factor in is students who have made a firm commitment to community service, students who have done their best consistently to do community service, and students also who I have found out have gone way beyond the call of duty in community service. For example, when I call up different community service agencies, sometimes I hear from them that some of our students are doing exceptional work. For example, coming in on days that they weren't normally scheduled in order to help other people. Those are all factors that I considered in awarding these. And I've also tried to take into account those students who have filled in a pinch. If something needs to be done around the school, if there's some kind of emergency situation, these students have also come through during these crisis times, and so I want to acknowledge them. The list of community service award winners is as follows. Mark Audichier, Maya Serban, Amelie Weber, Alexis Barrera Talbot, David Pu, Matthew Weber, Karen Santos de Silva, Miranda Kate, Sarai Segura, Stefan Schavel, and Lily Panyakasit. I also would like to point out that some of these students have performed their community service within the school, and some of these students have gone and done their work in outside agencies. For example, some of the students have worked at the Western Addition Cultural Center, some have worked at Heritage House, which is a home for the elderly, and some have worked for the SPCA.
The awards for excellence in the 6th grade will be given by Mr. Roger Schachtel.
Thank you. You know the procedure, just fly up here. Vanessa in French, please. Damien Morrison in English, Vanessa in French math, Milton Wong, French math, Ned Bear Friend, U.S. math, Christoph Wiggelhaus, U.S. math, Yori Zeri, biology, Michael Peltier in physical science, or Michel Peltier, Vanessa in history geography, Oriana de Francisco in Spanish, Elijah Tanum Yoriashi, Elijah in Chinese, Vanessa in German, Ned Berefriend in art, Ned in drama, Elijah in drama, Elijah in physical education, Vema Tumond in physical education, Damian Morrison physical education, Vanessa in French. Oh, starting again. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. To present the awards in excellence to grade 7, Ms. Neda McLean.
So, for excellence in the 7th grade, please stand Sina. Tessa, or in French. In English, Tessa. In French math, please stand again. French math, Ari. French math, Hermine. US math, Luke. US math, Hermine. Computer science, Hermine. Computer science, Luke. Physics, Hermine. Life science, Kristen. History geography, Hermine. History geography, Kristen. Spanish, Ellison. Spanish, Ellison again. No, it's me. Chinese, Lara. German, Tessa. Art, Joseph. Drama, Kristen. Drama, Hermine. Physical education, Tessa. Physical education, Ari. Congratulations.
Congratulations. To present the awards for excellence in the 9th grade, Monsieur Jean-Pierre Nagy.
Marc Olivier, anglais. Nina Louis, anglais. Ria Lisa, édition maths française, Gad de la Schnick US maths américaine, informatique Marc Odigier, informatique Joshua, biologie Émilie Alpern, physique Joshua Sussman, espagnol 3 Amélie Weber, chinois Émilie Alpern, art Nina Louis, théâtre Amélie Weber, éducation physique David Hu, anglais j'arrête, Marc Odigier, j'ai déjà eu. J'ai commencé par l'anglais. Félicitations.
To present the awards for excellence in grade 10, Madame Catherine Colladel.
Excellence en français pour la classe de seconde, M. Mathieu Farougia. Il n'est pas là? Dommage. Prix d'excellence en français seconde langue 2, Amber Eldridge. Prix d'excellence en anglais, Robert Fitzgerald. Prix d'excellence en mathématiques américaines, Rachel Poulain. Prix d'excellence en informatique, Mathieu Farougia. Prix d'excellence en biologie, Mathieu Farougia. Prix d'excellence en biologie, Lisa Schipper. Prix d'excellence en physique, Mathieu Farougia. Prix d'excellence en chimie, Anna Miller. Prix d'excellence en histoire-géographie, Lisa S. C'est sûr de prononcer. Je ne peux pas Lisa toujours. Prix d'excellence en histoire-géographie, en français ou en anglais? En français. André Sala. Prix d'excellence en économie, Mathieu Farougia. Prix d'excellence en espagnol 2, Shoshana Franco. Prix d'excellence en espagnol 4, Lisa. Prix d'excellence en art, Marcos. Prix d'excellence en théâtre, Benoît Denizet. Prix d'excellence en éducation physique, André Sala. Prix d'excellence en éducation physique, donc André et Lisa se partagent le prix, Lisa. Et ça s'arrête là, c'est la liste de
An addendum here on French math, André Sala. To present the awards in excellence in the grade 11 class, Mr. Dan Harder.
1, to Clea Karlstrom in French. 2, to Clea Karlstrom in English. To Ivan Delmenthal in English. Clea Karlstrom in French math. Emma Pete in math studies. Hideo Yanagi, US math. Clea Karlstrom, physics. Michelle Fuller, chimie. Clea Karlstrom, history géo. Miranda Kate in Chinese. Michelle Fuller in art. Clea Karlstrom, who doesn't have to watch very far now, theory of knowledge. Charles Lehrer, physical education. And congratulations.
Finally, I would like to introduce one of our board of directors, Mr. Jerry Goldberg, to present the Harvard Book Prize to a junior of the class of 1992, I guess, and the criteria will be established by Mr. Goldberg himself.
This is a delight and pleasure for me. This is the first time at the French American School that the Harvard Book Prize has been awarded. It has been awarded in many high schools and private schools around the Bay region of the country since 1910. It is given for a student in the next graduating class who displays excellence in scholarship and high character combined with achievement in other fields. And the recipient of this first Harvard book is Clea Karlstrom.
Thank you. That is the end of the award ceremony, but there are some acknowledgements prior to the end of this assembly. First of all, I think many of you will recognize in the student body the efforts of your teachers in bringing you to the point which you are now at. And I would like you to stand and recognize the faculty, please, before leaving for the school year. Secondly, there are two faculty members that will not be with us next year that I would like you to particularly recognize. Two who have been energetic and committed and have brought many experiences of their own to the school and have made their mark in many different ways upon us, both the student body and upon the faculty. So please, would you recognize the efforts prior to the departure of both Cécile Last in the Department of Mathematics and of Thierry Maton in the Department of Physical Education. We wish them very well. And thirdly, there was a small allusion to my departure earlier this morning. I would like you to recognize my successor, Jean-Pierre Nagy. Where are you? because without him, my sabbatical would not be possible. So I thank him, and I know he will do a wonderful job. I wish everybody here great success in the upcoming school year, and look forward to seeing you in the September of 1992. Jean-Pierre, you have my 100% support, and thanks. And before you go, one announcement, please. The students that had prom photos taken during the prom will please see Sophie Lodeboom here. She has the proofs with her. Please return your books if you have not already done so.